So you're keeping up with how much you practice every week. And it says down here, students should practice 10 minutes 3 times per week. How many minutes?
10.
How many times? How many minutes? I don't hear about it. How many minutes?
10.
How many times? 3. So today is Wednesday, right? So today you went home and you practiced for 10 minutes. It also says right here, parents initial for each 10 minutes practiced. That means your parents need to put their initials. My initials are JB. So if this is the square, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you went home today and practiced, this is the first week, second week, third week, and you went home today on Wednesday and practiced, then I would put my initials right there. JB. And if you practiced on Friday, I would put my initials there. JB. Does a check mark work? Can you put a check mark? No. Anybody can put a check mark. Has to be your parents' initials. So you need to take this home and show it to your parents. Right? Because they're going to make sure that you're practicing 3 times a week, 10 minutes each time. How many minutes is that for the week? 30. 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes. Can you wait until Friday and just practice 30 minutes? No. That would be like me practicing to run a race in 2 weeks. And I go home today and I practice and practice and practice, and then I don't practice anymore until the race. Am I going to win? No, you have to practice all the time. Same thing with the recorder. 10 minutes, 3 times a week. That doesn't mean you have to finish the song you're working on the first day. Just practice some of it as much as you can. 10 minutes, put it away. Wait till the next day, practice again. Can you practice more than 10 minutes each? Can you practice more than 3 days? Yes, but you have to practice 3 days, at least 3 days. Any questions about this? Because it also says down here on the bottom, read along with me, look down there. Students must bring practice log and instrument to each music lesson or lose 20 points. So this needs to live in your homework folder. You have homework folders? This goes in your, and you look at it every night to see if you need to practice. Any questions about that? You may put that away. Now, before you open up your recorder, let me show you what's going to be in it. There'll be a white piece of paper in there. Everything on that white piece of paper, I'm going to teach you. So you can keep it, to just look at it, to see how it works, or you can throw it away. Okay? It's up to you. Keep it or throw it away. The other thing that's in your recorder, when you open up your recorder, inside your recorder will be a magic wand. There's not a magic wand. The thing is, has anybody gone up to a window and gone like this, and it fogs up? That's what happens in your recorder. The more you blow in it, the more the moisture in your breath accumulates, builds up inside of your recorder. And it can make it sound bad. So what you do is you take this magic wand, and you get yourself a little bit of tissue paper, and you feed it through there just like you're threading a needle. There's a little slit there. So I'm going to put this in that slit and pull it through as much as I can. And then I'm going to dry it out by sticking this in there. Like that. It dries it out. And then you have to get rid of this. It's going to be all wet and messy. Guess what? You'll never have to clean your recorder. Unless it starts smelling because you got bad breath. But you should hardly ever have to clean it because you would have to play this thing for hours before it would build up with moisture. So you usually just practice for 10 minutes and put it away. Okay? No big deal. But when you're finished, always put this back in there and put it back in the case. Okay? So right now, everybody take out your recorder. Leave the paper inside your bag. Let the wand fall out of the bottom of it and put it back inside the case. All I want you to have in your hand is your recorder. Your case should be on the floor under your seat. I'll wait for everybody to be ready. Now, the first thing I want y'all to do while I'm getting my computer set up, I want you to hold the top of it, hold the bottom of it, twist it, and pull it apart. You may have to pull hard. Now, see this long part that has all the little holes on it? See all these long ones? And look on the back, there's just one hole. On one side has a whole bunch of holes, and the other side has just one hole. Y'all see that? So what I want you to do, look at me. Don't do it until I tell you. Do not do anything until I say go. So, I'm going to push this back together, but this big hole needs to be lined up with the little holes, and it's not. So I'm going to twist it to make that big hole line up with the little holes. You see how I did that? Your turn. Put it back together and make sure the big hole lines up with the little hole. I need you to, now, I need to see if it's lined up. Just hold it up so I can see it. Yes, 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 no, yes, 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 yes. Now, go over to that box and pick up a recorder. Box. Go back to your seat. Take your recorder out. There's a wand that's going to fall out of the bottom of it, maybe? Nope, that's an older recorder, so you're okay. Put that under your seat. Yeah. Now, we were making sure that this big hole is lined up with the little holes. So I'm going to twist yours because they twist. And I want you to twist it to make this big hole line up with those little holes. Got it? All right. Now, next thing I want you to do is hold up your right hand. I want you to take this recorder and put these two fingers on the very bottom. Your right hand. Look. Thumb and first finger on the very bottom to hold the recorder. Now, everybody's recorder should have one hole facing them. Is that right? One hole facing you. Got it? Yes. Now, just lower it down and let's look at our first song. Now my question is, what color is that first pitch? Yellow. So what color chart on the recorder center are we going to look at? What color? Yellow. So let's look at that yellow chart on the board. There it is. My next question is, what does this T stand for? Everybody? Thumb. But look, there's two hands. Which hand? Left or right? See, hold your hands up like this. It has to be the one on top, see? This doesn't work, does it? No, there's the line. There's the two hands. So we're going to have to take, leave it in your left hand, right hand. Recorder's down here. You got your fingers down here, holding it up in front of you. Right hand only. Now take your left thumb and put it across that hole right there. Because this tells us this thumb needs to cover up that bottom hole. This is the bottom hole. Which hole? And our thumb needs to cover it up. But look at my hand. It doesn't work, does it? So how do I get my hand over there? Watch what I do. Hold it. We got problems. Are you holding yours on the bottom like everybody else? And do you have your left thumb across that first hole, that bottom hole? No. Move this hand away. Look at her thumb. Thank you. Left hand, bottom hole. Now, but my fingers are over here. They can't work, can they? So watch what I do. Watch what happens when I point my thumb up. My fingers came down here. So your thumb needs to be pointing. Point your thumb up and your fingers will be down here. Watch me do that again. Sideways, doesn't work. Point it up, there they are. Now what does this one stand for? The which finger? The first finger. And we're going to have to cover up that first hole with our first finger. Wrong hands. Just the first hole with your first finger. No, thumb on the back, first finger. There you go. First hole. Just the first hole. Just the first hole. Don't do that. Just one finger. There you go. You don't have to use the other finger to press on it. Now that will play the pitch B. Listen to my B. It's a lovely B. This is a bad B. Because I was blowing too hard. So I want you all to figure out how soft to blow. Watch me fix it. I'm going to blow hard. I'm going to get softer and softer until it's right. How I got softer? Your turn. Right, but somebody's humming while they're blowing. Did y'all hear that? Somebody's going. You just blow. Let me hear your B again. Not too hard. Softer. Softer, softer, softer. Stop. Hear how nice and pretty that was? Here's a B. Let me hear your B. Right. It is. Put this hand back down here. Yours isn't working. Maybe there's something stuck in there. I don't see anything stuck in there. Yeah, well, you have to get you another one. Something's crazy about this one. Let's try it again. We'll get you another one. Something's crazy about this one. Oh, I see it's missing a piece. It's missing a piece in the inside. That's why. All right. I'll fix that. If you're playing it without permission, you lose it. Now try that one. One finger for the B. Blowing softly. There it is. Mine got twisted. Play. The hole's not covered up. I can see it. Now stop. Let me show you something about these holes. You have to cover up the hole completely. Because if you don't, look, can you see that hole? Can you see that hole right above my finger? Listen to how it sounds. Wrong. If you don't cover it up completely, it squeaks. How do I know it's covered up all the way? I can feel the circle under my finger. If you don't feel a circle under your finger, you don't have it covered up all the way. You have to feel that circle. Listen to it again. Play a B. Stop. Stop. Hear the difference? So, that's how you play the B. Let's look at our next pitch. Do not play without permission. What color is our next pitch? What color? What color chart are we going to look at? There it is. What did it add? The second finger. So now you put your second finger over the second hole. And this is what A sounds like. Listen. Play an A. Stop. We're not discussing anything. Let me hear A again. Stop. The reason we can't talk is I need to hear every one of these right. If somebody's squeaking, we got to fix it. So go back to B. One finger. A. B. A. Stop. That sounds beautiful. Now let's look at this song. We have another picture. What is our next pitch color? So what color chart? How many fingers?
3.
Now we have 3 fingers. Now you have to listen to this very carefully. The more fingers you use, the softer you got to blow. Because you're making less and less holes for the air to come out, so you got to blow softer and softer. So when I was 3 fingers, keep your fingers in it. Here's 3 fingers. Here's 3 fingers. 3 holes. 1, 2, 3. Listen to my G. Listen to my beautiful G. Let me hear your G. Stop. Play. Play. No, play yours again. Now freeze. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. I don't hear all those holes covered up. Try it again. There it is. Did you hear the difference? Let me hear yours. You've got this hole covered up. You can't have that hole. It has to be way down here. Now play. There it is. These holes aren't covered up. Nope, don't look at it. Feel it. Feel for them to cover up. Play. There it is. Cover them up. No, don't look at it. Feel the holes. Blow. Your thumb. Something's not covered up. That was an A, not a B, G. All 3 of them. All 3 of them. Feel the circle. Blow. Cover them up. Cover them up. Make sure your thumb's covered up. Bottom hole. Blow again, softly. Look where her hand is, though. Her hand is covering up holes. This hand has to be way down here. This hand has to be way down here. Now try it. There it is. G. Cover them up. There it is. Cover them up.
Come on.
I think it's your thumb.
Now I still have everything.
Now I'm going to help you out. Look up here. He's using the tips of his fingers. Use the flat part of your finger. Like that part of your finger. And that part of your finger. So,
That won't work.
that's right. That one. That one. That one. Okay, now play. Blow soft. There it is. Fix it. No, don't look at it. Move your fingers while you're blowing. Feel them. Feel it. Cover up. Blow soft. There it is. Feel them. There it is. Everybody hear it? So let me hear your G again. Stop. Go back to B, 1 finger. 1 finger. A, 2 fingers. Stop. You skipped a hole. First finger. Second finger. Right, you skipped that hole. Go. 3 fingers. I think we're ready. We're going to play. Oh, we got to have a song. Let's put our song up here. Hot Cross Buns. We're going to play Hot Cross Buns. One finger. No, don't play yet. I'm going to do 1 finger, 2 fingers, 3 fingers. Rest. Silent. Here we go. Ready? 2, 3, and. I didn't start you. 1, 2, 3, and. Stay on 3. 2. Stop. We're on 2. No, you had 3. Go back to 3 right here. 3 fingers. G. Ready. Go. Somebody's just doing this. Is that right? No, we have to blow for every one of them. Listen. 3 fingers, each one of them. Ready, go. Now I want you to do it without me pointing. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest. Next line. Rest. 2, 1, 2, 3. Stop. You got to remember, the red one is how many? 3. That's how you play Hot Cross Buns. Is it hard?
No.
So let's see if we can do Long-Legged Sailor. I have it right here, but this is what it looks like for keyboard. Whoops, that shouldn't happen. This is what it looks like for keyboard. There's no letters. Plus, it's not in color. So we need the one that's in color. And that one is right there. How many fingers do we start with?
1.
What? How many? 3. And then we go to? And then we go to?
1.
Now, what in the music tells me that's a G? No, not the colors. What in the beginning of the music tells me that's a G? Nope. There's a G clef. What's it called?
G clef.
Showing us where the...
G is.
And the G is on the...
4th line.
The G is on the... Again? Second what?
Line.
Right, because it's in the middle of the swirl. Who did that? Put it away. You cannot play. Just put it under your seat. You do not play unless Mr. Weiss has asked you to play. It should not even be in your mouth. So we know this is a G because there's our G clef circling the second line. We know that's a G. So if that's a G, that must be what comes after G in music? A. And then that must be a... Right, so we really didn't even have to know the letters, do we? Because we have a G clef showing us where to begin. So let's play our song. We start with 3 fingers. Remember, I'm going to help you out by showing you how many fingers you're supposed to be using. I'll go 3, 2, 1. Ready? Oh, but don't forget we have the... Everybody? And that means we hold it longer. So here we go. Somebody's not ready. Everybody should have the right hand down here. Get it? Right hand down here. Only 3 fingers up here. We're starting with 3 fingers. 3 fingers. Ready? And... There's 2 A's here, and there's 2 A's there. Don't forget them. Everybody out of breath? You can breathe while you're playing, you know. You don't have to do it all in one breath. So, is it hard? No. So, put your recorders back in your bag. And put your bags under your seats. Now this is how the centers work for recorder. Next time you come to my class, I'm going to teach you how we start centers because you need to know. You're also going to play this on keyboards. You're also going to play it on xylophones. But you have the chance now to go home and learn it on recorder. You just did it. You just did it. Play it on recorder so that you can play it for a certificate when you come to my room next time. Because now your goal is to earn certificates. And I have a whole bunch of them. All different colors. They match the color of the music you're going to be playing. Long-legged sailor. Yellow. The next song is Burn Little Candles. Green. But that's for keyboard. Today we're talking about recorder. This is your first song on recorder, Long-Legged Sailor. The next song on recorder is the red one, and it's Starlight Starbright. And we'll learn to sing that in class before you start playing it. And then the third song is It's Raining, It's Pouring. Some of you already may know that one. But we're going to learn to sing it in class before you play it back there. The fourth song is Lightly Row, which is also the fourth keyboard song. So you're going to be playing that one on everything too. And then the last song is Are You Sleeping? You may have sung that before. No, Are You Sleeping? And you may have to... And that would be the last song. Once you've played all 5 recorder songs, I start teaching you how to play ukulele. Which probably won't happen until you're in the 4th grade. Because you have a lot of songs to play before then. So next time you come, you will come in here, and we'll learn how to do the keyboards. And some of you will go to recorders, and some of you go to keyboards. But when you're ready to play for me, you come right here. Because I have all the music right here. And I will put Long-Legged Sailor up here, and I will say, okay, play it for me. And so you will just stand here, and you'll play it. You don't have to play the other 2 lines because they're exactly the same. If you can play those 2, you can play the other 2. And then I will take this certificate. I will write your name. I will sign it. And I will mark recorder. And then you take this home and show your parents you earned your first recorder certificate. Now, when you play it on keyboard, you can play it 3 different ways. You can play it with your right hand. Then you have to play it in your left hand. And then you have to play it with both hands at the same time. Okay? So, but today, you need to leave here, and as you leave, you need to take a copy of Long-Legged Sailor with you. Got it? And you have to take this blue paper. Because this blue paper has the other 4 songs. And it has the charts. So as you leave today, you need to pick up a yellow paper, a blue paper, and these live in your homework folder. And where does your recorder live? All the time. If you go home tonight and practice it, put it back in your backpack. Because if you don't bring it to music next time, you lose 20 points. Always put it back in your recorder. Music and cards always go into your binder. Any questions?
No.
Okay, your teacher's waiting outside, so first row, pick up your card, pick up your recorder. Go that way. I'll get you. Go that way. Pick up a yellow paper, pick up a blue paper. You come up here. Follow me over here. Second row follows them. Your teacher's waiting.